Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertantonnyc, coming to you with another So You Want to Be a Singer? Why you want to do that? Oh yeah, I shot the gun just a little too quick, didn't I? I know it's been a long time since I've done one of these, and I think I have like 100 or something, more than 100 videos in the So You Want to Be a Singer series already. You can check that out. I'll put a link for you to the playlist. But I just wanted to quickly talk about something. I'm working on some music right now. I got a gig later on today. You know, that's when stuff usually comes to me. But this was actually something ripping off of The Voice, because someone was on The Voice. And you know, it always bothers me when people say, oh, well, you know, if I don't make it here, I'm going to have to go back to school, and you know, I'm going to have to get my degree. When they're taking things like engineering and studying to be a lawyer and studying to be a doctor and studying to be an accountant and all this different stuff. And I'm like, why not study to be a musician? Why not study to be a singer, songwriter, pianist, whatever, instead of studying for something that you know you really don't want to do? Study your passion. I think a lot of times people just do not realize that singing, performing can be a profession, something they can do their entire lives. You don't have to become famous. You can live your life very well traveling, touring, singing with musicians, with famous people, you know, getting paid and having a wonderful life. So what I say is this: don't discount studying music as your degree. You know, there's no problem with getting a music degree. Actually, it's a wonderful thing, and there's a lot of things that it will do for you. Don't overlook it. Okay, so your family says, oh, I want you to go to college, you know, I'm paying, I want you to get your degree. You say, well, okay, I am going to study music. I want to be a vocalist. Usually you become a vocalist, you have to go to a conservatory and you learn music theory, you learn ear training. Most programs you have to also take a little piano. You have to, you know, pass so many so that you can at least accompany yourself lightly on the piano. You have to take all kinds of things that are supportive of learning about the craft of performing. And a lot of programs also have songwriting thrown into that. Some have acting or dancing. I went to a program that I was in the conservatory. I also took theater, I took dance, I took acting, and I was a business minor. You know, you have to decide that I am going to pursue this as a career, as a profession. And if you are going to school to be a lawyer and you love music and you want to do music the rest of your life, go to school to be a musician. Go to school to be a singer. You know, even if you don't become a famous singer, even if you don't sing for the rest of your life, if you're not performing for the rest of your life, you can teach, you can write, you can arrange for different shows. You know, if you're good with doing all the theory and stuff, you can be an arranger. You can do so many things in the profession that you can do and still be doing what you love, doing your music. I am 20-something years out of school. I'm a singer, a songwriter. I'm doing my stuff on YouTube, but I also do gigs weekly, you know, where I sing at weddings, corporate events, bar mitzvahs, you know, big parties. And I love it because I get to do it all the time, and I have to learn new music all the time, and I work with a live band, and most of the musicians have worked with all these famous people and everything like that, and sometimes famous people join us to perform. So this is what I love to do, and I'm excited to do it, and I'm ready now. I had to learn some music this weekend. I am so ready to jump in there and do this new music that I just learned, and I'll probably even do a cover also. If I post it up, I'll put it up here. But study for success. This is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. I hope this has been helpful for you. Put down in the comments if you studied something that you shouldn't have studied in school. Make sure to thumb this up. Let me know that you enjoyed it and that it was helpful, and pass it on to other people that you know might need this advice. Okay, this is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. I'm out. Peace.